Mr. Monkey, the Unboxer, welcomes you to the following presentation of Disney Infinity Fights.
Hello everybody, it's me again, Mr. Monkey. I'm back again for some more April Madness! Yay! And as you could see with the winnings from last year, with my perfect bracket, I was able to purchase a nice brand new studio for this tournament. So we are all very excited for the 2021 April Madness tournament. I hope you all turned in your brackets because they will soon be due, as they will be due tomorrow, May 1st, making it almost May Madness. But since we barely started in April, I still call it April Madness because that sounds cooler. So everyone, for those who filled out their brackets by hand, you noticed there was a qualifying round. On the computer, we couldn't get that to happen. So, how I plan it out is, if you did it in paper, we will give you half a point for each qualifying round you get right. Right? Right, everyone? Right?
Yes.
Thank you, Mike. Alrighty then, so I'll just get down to the fights, and this year it'll be a little different, as it was very, very stressful to write everything down and film it every fight. So I will just do the analysis of the fights for you, and then maybe we can film some later fights. So, without further ado, let's take a look at Lone Ranger versus Leia. So in this fight, Lone Ranger won the first one, and Leia even used her Ewoks, but not enough, as Lone Ranger won also the second one, and Lone Ranger beat Leia. Congrats to Lone Ranger, hoping that he can beat the 2-seed Hulkbuster, just like he beat Jack Skellington last year, if you see those highlights up on the screen of how he won last year. Yes, we might have had some filming problems with the qualifying round because no one usually watches it. Ha ha! Sorry everyone who cheers for the qualifying round. The next fight, it was Woody versus Aladdin. Most people were divided on this one, and it was not close at all, as Woody destroyed the first time, and the second one, Aladdin actually almost came close, but it ended in a tie. And Woody destroyed in the last one, so Woody takes the win.
To infinity and beyond!
Except last year, Woody lost to Buzz, so yeah. Woody will go on to face, Mike, who's he facing this year?
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin, so we'll probably lose to Green Goblin. Next fight was Black Widow versus Randy. And this one's close, as Randy has dropped from last year, as he was a 14 last year. But Black Widow destroyed him for the first one, as she could actually see Randy. I know, right? See him. He's almost impossible to see, as you can see. But Randy made a comeback with 1 second left in fight number 2 to tie it. And then in sudden death, it was close, but Black Widow was just too quick. And her shocking power and the taunt kick, it got the win over Randy. And that's how she did it last year. Alright. So, and that's the win over there. The last 15-seed fight was Barbossa versus Falcon, as Falcon was very popular because of his recent TV show becoming, spoiler, Captain America. Sorry everyone who hasn't watched. So Captain America versus Barbossa, I mean. Right? Probably not, because, he lost. No, it wasn't even close, because, he couldn't even beat Barbossa. Like, what the heck? He could take down helicopters, he could, fly through a helicopter and beat up a guy. I don't get it, but he can't beat a pirate. Frickin' pirate. It wasn't even close, folks. I don't even want to talk about that one. So, the next one, Anger versus Donald. This one was the fight for the angry people. And, let's just say in sudden death. Anger had more anger than Donald. See what I did there? It was a very clever one. Yes, everyone. Next one was Hawkeye versus Ray. Most people picked Ray to win, but you must remember that Ray is not very good in this game. As it was Ray before she even touched a lightsaber, so she's basically terrible with a capital B in terrible. And so it wasn't even close. Hawkeye destroyed in both fights. So yeah, Hawkeye even got the freeze ray, which yeah, his freeze arrow is pretty OP. Yeah, he'll probably destroy Wreck-It Ralph with that one. Next one on our list is Sam Flynn versus Ezra, and boy oh boy have we not seen a blowout like this. Sam Flynn destroyed Ezra. Ezra even had a lightsaber. Sam Flynn just died. Yeah, destroyed. So congrats to him. And next one over here we have Violet versus Ronin, the last 14 one. And this one actually was kind of close, you know? Both people can turn invisible. But according to the game, Violet won, as she destroyed in the other fights. The first one was close, and then she destroyed the second one, so she won 2-0. Congrats to Violet on that one. Hero versus Keenan. Yeah, Hero was pretty good, as he had a comeback in both fights, as Keenan started out hot, but just couldn't pull through. He's just not good enough for the win. Oh, and while we're taking a break, everyone, make sure you have filled your brackets out. And remember, winner of the bracket tournament gets $20. Second place will get $10. And third place will get nothing. So exciting. I hope I get third place. Anywho, Olaf versus Poe. You know, Olaf last year was a 4 seed. Yes, a 4 seed, and he lost to Drax. So, Olaf dropped big time, and because of that, he had some revenge, and Poe just couldn't stand a chance. Also, it was in the cold, and as of last year, it was freezing cold as we sent Big Bird out there. And according to Big Bird, it was cold again this year. We didn't send him out because it was freezing. But yes, Olaf takes the win against Poe. Congrats for the comeback, especially from last year being so terrible. Next fight was Merida Mad Hatter, and this was probably the second closest game. Okay, well, we'll go third closest, because this one was pretty close, as Merida destroyed the first one, but Mad Hatter came back, throwing his hats and stuff, kind of like how he did last year against Aladdin. But in the end, Merida, the one who almost beat Iron Man, took the win. So congrats to Merida on that one. The second to last fight of the qualifying round was Tonto versus Time. And Time kind of ran out of time in his fights, if you get my pun. Get it? Time. Yeah, anyway. So, the first one, Time actually won, as Tonto was cornered into a canyon. The second fight, Tonto destroyed and kept throwing his axe and stuff. The third one came close. I'll say that. Almost as close as the Buzz fight, if you remember that one from last year. But, yeah. Tonto came out on top. And before we get to our last fight, I would like to thank everyone for watching this far. And letting you know that in the other fights, we will have top 10, maybe top 5 highlights, just to show you all the greatest stuff. And this qualifying round may be the most boring video to watch, but it's a video to watch, so make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay, everybody, and now for the last fight in the qualifying round, we have Davy Jones versus Phineas. And as we all know from last year, Phineas was the worst. As if you can see on the screen right here, Phineas gave me nightmares. Let's take a look.
Phineas over my head.
Oh my God! Those nightmares still came up as I was watching the reviews from this fight right here. Because in the first one, whew, let's just say Phineas didn't show any mercy to Davy Jones. He destroyed him. And the second one, Davy Jones, he went to Phineas's house and he fought in the hot tub. Why? Because Davy Jones fights the best in the water. So that is why. And in the last one, boy, whew, what a close fight. But Davy Jones actually played a little smarter and used his gun when Phineas wouldn't. And as close as it got, Davy Jones with the claw punch like last year. Oh, what a great KO from last year. He took it over and he won. So he will move on to play Ultron. So that was the game of the round, or game of the week as we can call it, before the tournament actually starts. So everyone, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy the qualifying rounds. I will usually let you know who's winning by the end of the round, but this round is not ready yet. So we'll let you know. But thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and be sure to stay tuned for the rest of April Madness.